Why cats like me? How to attract cats? Cats love certain people. Why do cats follow me? How to make cats like you? Signs you are a cat magnet. Why stray cats come to me? How to befriend a cat? Do cats choose their owners? Why do cats approach me? How to gain a cat's trust? What makes cats like you? Why do cats rub on me? How to get a cat's attention? Cats are drawn to me. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract cats effortlessly, while others struggle to get even a glance from a passing feline? Some lucky individuals can step outside and instantly become a cat magnet, drawing in curious and affectionate kitties wherever they go. But what makes certain people so irresistible to cats? From body language and scent to clothing and even emotions, there are several surprising reasons why some humans naturally appeal to our feline friends. In this video, we will explore 14 fascinating reasons why some people get all the kitty attention, and how you can become one of them. 1. Body language: why cats are drawn to people who ignore them. You visit a friend's house eager to pet their cat. You reach out, call their name, but they walk away. Meanwhile, someone who barely acknowledges them suddenly has a purring kitty in their lap. Why? It's all about body language. Humans show affection by making eye contact, leaning in and reaching out. But to cats, this can feel intimidating. Instead, they are drawn to subtle, relaxed behavior. Someone sitting still, looking away, or ignoring them completely. This is why cats approach people who seem uninterested. They feel safe, unpressured, and in control. The person who avoids them is unknowingly sending the perfect feline-friendly signals. If you want to attract a cat, play it cool. Avoid staring, let them come to you, and extend a relaxed finger for them to sniff. Give them space, and they may reward you with their trust. Cats don't chase attention. They seek out those who respect their boundaries. The less you try, the more they will come to you. 2. Food, the fastest way to a cat's heart. You're walking down the street when suddenly, a cat appears out of nowhere, staring at you like you owe them something. They inch closer, tail flicking, eyes locked on you. You check your pockets. No treats, no food. So why are they so interested? Cats have an incredible sense of smell, 14 times stronger than ours. Even if you ate hours ago, they can still catch a whiff of that sandwich on your breath or the faint scent of fish from your hands. If you regularly feed cats, they might even recognize you as the food person and keep coming back for more. Some cats are professional beggars, targeting humans with food, especially if they've learned that looking cute leads to snacks. Even if you've never fed them before, they might have seen you feeding another cat and decided you're an easy target. Want to win over a cat? A tasty snack is the quickest way to their heart. But be careful. Once they know you're a source of food, you might have a new furry friend following you everywhere, waiting for their next treat. 3. Being a cat parent, carrying the scent of trust. You step outside and a random cat beelines straight for you. They sniff your legs, circle you, and maybe even rub against you. You wonder, why me? The answer is simple: you smell like a cat. If you have a cat at home, their scent is all over you, on your clothes, your hands, even your shoes. Cats use scent to communicate and recognize friends from strangers. The moment an unfamiliar cat catches a whiff of your feline companion, their curiosity kicks in. Who is this cat? Are they friendly? Do you bring food? Cats mark their humans by rubbing their heads and bodies against them, leaving behind pheromones that signal trust and familiarity. When you go outside, it's like you're wearing a neon sign that says, "I belong to cats." If you frequently get approached by strange cats, it's likely because they can smell the approval of another cat on you. Whether they're sniffing for information or hoping you'll be just as kind as the cat who marked you, one thing is clear: you've been accepted into the feline club. And once you're in, there's no turning back. 4. Looking familiar, when cats mistake you for someone they love. You're walking through a neighborhood when a cat suddenly locks eyes with you. Their ears perk up, their tail flicks, and before you know it, they're trotting toward you like an old friend. You freeze, wondering, do I know this cat? Maybe you don't, but to them, you remind them of someone they trust. Cats aren't always great at distinguishing human faces like we do. Instead, they rely on scent, voice, body shape, and even clothing. If you look, sound, or smell like someone they love, an old owner, a favorite neighbor, or even a regular feeder, they might assume you're the same safe, familiar presence. Your clothes, perfume, or even the way you move could trigger a memory. If their beloved human wore a certain jacket, had a specific scent, or walked with a familiar rhythm, you might just pass the cat's friend test without even realizing it. If a strange cat runs up to you with excitement, take it as an honor. You remind them of someone who once made them feel safe and loved. And just like that, you've earned their trust. No questions asked. 5. Your scent, the invisible signal that draws cats in. You're sitting on a park bench when a cat suddenly appears, sniffing the air like they've just discovered something amazing. They cautiously approach, their nose twitching, trying to figure you out. What is it about you that's so interesting? The answer? Your scent. Cats rely on their sense of smell more than their sight, and certain scents drive them wild. Mint, valerian root, and even some perfumes, like Calvin Klein's Obsession for Men, are known to attract cats. You might not smell anything unusual, but to them, you're a walking mystery worth investigating. It's not just about attraction, though. If you smell like catnip or another cat-friendly scent, they may see you as a source of comfort. Even everyday scents like your laundry detergent or shampoo could remind them of someone they love. And if you've ever been around another cat, their scent is still on you. That alone is enough to make a curious kitty come closer, sniffing to uncover the full story. So if a cat seems especially drawn to you, don't be surprised. You're carrying a scent they can't resist, and that makes you worth knowing. 6. Your clothes, how your outfit can make you a cat magnet. You're walking down the street when a cat suddenly starts following you. Their eyes are locked onto you, their body low like they're ready to pounce. What's going on? Take a look at your outfit. Cats might be attracted to what you're wearing. Dangling shoelaces, loose threads, flowing skirts, or even shiny jewelry can trigger their hunting instincts. To a cat, these small moving objects resemble the flick of a mouse's tail or the flutter of a bird's wing. Irresistible prey. It's not just movement, color matters too. Cats don't see reds and oranges well, but they recognize blues and yellows vividly. If you're wearing these colors, you might be more visible and intriguing to a cat. And let's not forget texture. Some cats love soft, fluffy materials and may rub against your sweater or curl up on your jacket just because it feels good. So if you find yourself accidentally attracting feline attention, check what you're wearing. Whether it's your outfit's movement, texture, or color, something about you just screams playtime to a curious cat. 7. Your location, why cats notice you more in certain places. You're walking through a quiet street when a cat suddenly appears, watching you from a distance. You stop for a moment, and before you know it, they're approaching, tail high, eyes curious. Why are they so interested in you? Sometimes it's not about who you are, it's about where you are. Cats are incredibly territorial. If you're in their space, you're officially part of their world. They might approach to investigate, rub against you to mark you, or simply watch from afar to decide if you belong. Cats in cat-friendly areas like parks, quiet streets, or neighborhoods where people feed strays are naturally more sociable. They're used to human presence and might approach just to see if you have food or a friendly touch to offer. If you visit a place often, local cats may start recognizing you and get bolder with each encounter. To them, you're not a stranger anymore, you're part of the landscape. So if cats always seem drawn to you in certain places, it's not just luck. You've entered their world, and they've decided you're worth investigating. 8. Your garden, a feline paradise. You step outside to water your plants and notice a pair of glowing eyes watching from the bushes. A moment later, a cat slinks out, stretches, and starts rubbing against your legs. Why do they keep showing up in your yard? Your garden might be a cat's dream spot. Cats love areas with tall grass, bushes, and trees. It reminds them of the wild, offering places to hide, climb, and hunt. If your yard is full of greenery, it's basically an outdoor playground for curious felines. Food is another factor. Even if you've never fed a cat before, if one finds scraps, insects, or birds in your yard, they'll keep coming back. And if you feed just one, word travels fast. Soon, your garden could become the neighborhood cat cafe. Water sources also attract them. A small pond, dripping faucet, or even morning dew on the grass can be enough to draw thirsty cats in for a drink. So if strange cats keep visiting your yard, it's because you've created the perfect space. Safe, fun, and full of surprises. Whether that's a good or bad thing, that's up to you. 9. Your sound, how cats respond to high-pitched noises. You're walking down the street listening to music through your headphones when you hear the soft padding of paws behind you. Turning around, you see a cat following closely, fixated on you as if they're listening to every step you take. You stop to glance at them, and the cat doesn't back away. In fact, they seem drawn to you. What's going on? It's likely that cats are highly sensitive to sound, especially high-pitched noises. Cats can hear frequencies 2 octaves higher than humans, making them particularly receptive to sounds like whistling, high-pitched voices, and even certain kinds of music. If you're making noise that falls within their sensitive range, whether it's a kissy noise to call them over or the sound of a high-pitched song, they may interpret it as something they want to investigate. Your voice or even your favorite tune can mimic the sounds they associate with hunting and communication. Even if you're wearing headphones, your music or high-pitched noises might still catch their attention. They hear you, and if they're curious enough, they'll come closer to figure out what's going on. So the next time a cat seems unusually interested in you, it could be your sound, not just your scent, that's pulling them in. 10. Sweat, a cat's natural attraction to human pheromones. It's a hot summer day, and you're out for a jog when you feel the sweat trickling down your back. As you slow down to catch your breath, you notice a cat nearby, curiously sniffing the air. Before you know it, the cat is walking towards you, clearly interested. You wonder why this sudden attention. It's not just your appearance, it's your sweat. Cats have a highly sensitive sense of smell, and they can detect human pheromones in your sweat, especially if you've been working hard or are feeling stressed. This behavior isn't just limited to cats, you know. Stray or neighborhood cats might find your scent intriguing. Your sweat contains more than just salt. It carries subtle information about your emotional state too. If you're calm or happy, cats may feel drawn to you. If you're anxious, they may sense that as well. Moreover, cats find the salt and sweat tasty and may even lick it off your skin. It's a quirky but natural behavior. They're simply investigating their environment and seeking comfort. So if you're sweating it out and suddenly find a cat sniffing or licking you, don't be surprised. Your sweat has made you an irresistible scent for them. 11. Emotions, how your mood attracts cats. You're sitting on a park bench, feeling a bit stressed after a tough day at work, when you notice a cat approaching you cautiously. They sit nearby, staring at you with curiosity, but you're too preoccupied to pay much attention. A few minutes later, they get closer, almost as if they're trying to comfort you. Could it be your mood? Cats are incredibly sensitive to the emotions of those around them, especially their human companions. When you're stressed, anxious, or upset, your body releases stress hormones like adrenaline, and cats can smell these chemicals through your sweat. They might be drawn to you because they sense you're in need of comfort. On the flip side, if you're feeling calm and happy, your positive emotions can also attract cats. They often gravitate toward humans who emit warmth and peaceful energy. Cats see these emotions as signals of safety and are more likely to approach when they sense you're in a relaxed state. So if you notice a cat hanging around you when you're feeling emotional, it's likely because they are responding to your energy. Whether you're stressed or relaxed, cats seem to instinctively know when to show up and offer their quiet companionship. 12. Pregnancy, how cats sense your changing emotions. You're out for a walk when suddenly a cat follows you for several blocks. Normally you'd just pass by them, but today they're extra interested. They keep glancing at you and even sit close, staring up at you with soft eyes. You're curious, what's drawing them in today? It's not just your mood, it's your pregnancy. Cats have a remarkable ability to sense changes in your body, including the hormonal shifts that happen when you're expecting. Long before others notice, your body starts producing pregnancy-related hormones that cats can detect through their sense of smell. These hormones, combined with the emotional changes you might be experiencing, make you an even more intriguing presence. Cats are naturally sensitive to human emotions, so if you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or even joyful about the pregnancy, they can pick up on these feelings. They might approach you seeking to comfort you, sensing your need for support. So, when a cat seems extra drawn to you during your pregnancy, it could be because they sense the changes in your body and emotions. Their affection and attention are their way of offering comfort and support, showing you they understand you more than you realize. 13. Friendly cats when they just want to say hi. You're sitting at a coffee shop, sipping your drink, when a cat suddenly approaches you. They walk right up and start rubbing against your legs, purring softly. You laugh and pet them, thinking, this is unusual for a stray cat. But this cat seems different. They're not here for food, and they don't seem scared. It's not about you, it's about the cat. Some cats are just naturally social and friendly. While many cats are independent, others enjoy interacting with humans simply because they love the attention. They might wander from person to person, seeking out affection from anyone willing to give it. If a cat is repeatedly drawn to you, it could simply be that they're the outgoing type who likes meeting new people. They might walk up to you, rub against you, and even jump into your lap without hesitation. Not all cats are wary or aloof. Some are natural social butterflies, and they'll approach anyone who seems approachable and calm. If you find yourself constantly being followed or greeted by cats, it's likely because you have a friendly, non-threatening presence that attracts them. Simply put, they just enjoy your company. 14. The magic touch. Why some people are simply cat magnets. You've noticed something strange. Wherever you go, cats seem to find you. Whether you're strolling through the park, sitting at a cafe, or even walking down the street, cats are always stopping by, rubbing against your legs, or even hopping onto your lap. At first you thought it was just a coincidence, but now you're starting to think there's something more to it. It's not just about the food you carry, the clothes you wear, or the body language you project. You might just have the magic touch. Some people seem to naturally attract cats without doing anything special. They carry an energy or aura that makes them irresistibly approachable. Cats, being intuitive creatures, pick up on this energy and are naturally drawn to it. This magic touch could be a unique combination of calmness, kindness, and non-threatening vibes that cats find comforting. It's not that you're doing anything to entice them, it's simply how you make them feel. For some, it's just a natural gift that makes them a magnet for feline attention. So, if you found yourself always surrounded by cats, it's not a coincidence. You have the charm that makes you a cat's best friend.